So welcome back guys to another video. In last video we have talked about variables, but in this video we will gonna see a glimpse of something known as data types. Yes, we will gonna take a glimpse of four data types in which two are advanced and three are advanced. One is simple. Okay, and the simple one is also used at every place. So you must watch this video till the end to get the old data types correctly. And if you watch this video till end, you will never forget them. Okay, so let's start it without wasting any time. So I have made this markdown file from Claude. You can see there all the simple things. First of all, we will gonna talk about data types. Int and str. Okay, these are the two most important data types of Python because you will see these both everywhere. Everywhere means everywhere. Okay, so let me tell you what these two hells are. So first of all, there's the integer. There's integer. Sorry, also known as int. Okay, this is int integer. Okay, and if you don't know about integer, let me remind you that there are some parts of rational numbers. What they are? An ATU, natural, whole, and integers. Integers. Okay. I think now you get them. What the integers are? Same as in math, you have learnt about integers. Okay, they are same, exactly same in Python. Means you can perform math operation, on them. Okay, and they can be negative, zero, positive. Okay, I hate these things. Okay, so these can be negative, positive, zero, and remind that there shouldn't be any decimal number. No decimal number. No decimal PO. If there is decimal point, then this thing will gonna shift to float. So float is short form. Complete name is floating point number. We will take a glimpse of it later in the video. So after integers, you have strings. So before strings, let me tell you what is written over here. These are two examples. Okay, you can see them. When to use? Okay, what is integer? I have told you. Now, when to use it? Okay, counting things, number of item, people, pages. Okay, means where you use math integers at the same place, you will gonna use these two. Indexing looping. Okay, this is for loop, high level, or we can say a mid level concept. Any value that is always a whole number. Okay, and here this is taught that a whole number, but no, it's an integer, positive, negative, or zero. Okay, so this is mistake, you should get it. Okay, and where arithmetic operations are needed to be done. Okay, there are some examples. Okay, these are examples. And in older videos I have also told you about type function. So if you run the no, type function in on the floats, I mean on integers, then you will get output like this: class int. Int is the short form of integer. Okay, so let me copy this, and these are some examples. You will get this MD file. The link is in the description. So just see this. Okay, you will get it. Now, if you run it, you'll see class int. Okay, int is the short form of integer. Nice. Now, this is only about integers. Okay, they okay, but something is left. I will tell that or or teach you about that in later videos. Okay, so on integers and floating point numbers, some arithmetic operation also can be done, like plus, minus, multiply, divide, floor division, modulus. I think you don't know about modulus and floor division. Okay, and exponential. Okay, so I think you know about exponential. If you know about exponents, so the double star means like 5 raised to the power 2. Okay, but this is the topic of another video of the mathematical operation, or we can say the next one. I will tell you about them. Okay, so now str str, or the full form is string, strings. Okay, str, and the full form is strings. Okay, so strings are nothing. They are anything surrounded with quotation marks. Quotation marks can be single quotes, um, sorry, double quotes, or single triple, and triple, double triple, single triple, double triple. Okay, so nice. Okay, so these all are strings. Okay, these both are known as multi-line strings. Okay, this one and this one, both are multi-line strings. Both are what? MU, multi-line strings. Okay, and these both are single line strings. As single line str. Okay, so what it means like I'm typing over here, hello, hello, my name is dash dash dash. Okay, so this is a single line string. Assume that I need to write it like that. Okay, and I am a good boy. I am a good boy. So if you need to write this thing, if you need, sorry, if you need to write this thing in 2 lines, so you have 2 options. Sorry, what the hell I'm doing? So you have two options. First, using something known as escape sequence characters, like backslash n for new line. But the thing is that you don't know them right now. So assume that you have given a task that you don't need to like do things with escape sequence characters. And if this is a lot, like a multi-line things, like there are spaces, some things like that, like you need to write, add a lot of space over here. Okay, so then this won't work with the backslash n. This won't work in backslash n because you will get confused. But if you know that, you can do that without backslash n. So how? So this, I'll make it a triple line, multi-line string. And now, as this is a code editor, if you press enter over here, then this will handle it. But if you don't have a special code editor, or like this is not a feature in that, so you would need a multi-line string. Okay, now let me try to print it. Okay, you said these both are at different lines, so you also can add a lot of space in it. That's your choice. So this is the work of multi-line and single line strings. Okay, and same is told over here too. What it means? A sequence of character, text, and closed in strings. Okay, this is a sequence of character. Okay, and closed in strings. Single quotes, double quotes, triple quotes. Example: Hello Python 123. Note: this text is not a number. Okay. So many people get confused with strings and numbers. They think if you add numbers in, or we can say integer or float inside strings, Python will gonna think it's a number. No, Python will only gonna think that it's a string. Python won't gonna perform any mathematical operations in that. But there are some two mathematical operations for strings. Okay, so when to use it? Sorting names, message, sentence, labels. Okay, any data meant to read as text, even it look numeric like phone number or zip code, since you usually don't do math on those. Okay, so in these cases you'll use string instead of numbers. File paths, user input, JSON keys. Okay, so you don't know them right now. So like this is a file path. This is a file path. Python will gonna read it as string, and you also should type that as string. Okay. Same question. What happens if we run the type function on strings? It will return a class str. Okay. So I'll copy it, run it. So you'll see class str. Okay. Now there is a table, a difference table given between them. Okay. First, what it represent? Integer represent whole numbers. Sorry, integer. This should be integer. STR text and characters. Okay. Example 42. 42 in enclosed in strings. Okay. Suppose supports math. Yes, it supports math. There are three more operations. No, but two only. Like, sorry, the two are like you have one variable s. Okay, and another a. A is equals to hello. Hello. Like if you print, what you print? S plus A. So what do you think should come? What do you think that will be displayed? Okay, okay. We are adding, we are adding strings. So Python just merged them. That's nice. And the another operator is okay. Sorry, I should do it like this. So remember that the second one should be used with the integer, and the first one should be used with strings. Okay, you don't need to swap them. Okay, by the way, if you want to know how to swap variables, there's a source. The link is in the description. Okay, just go and watch it. Okay, after that, type function input the output this. Okay, now these are example, and the plus thing that we do is known as concatenation. Is known as concatenation. Now the another two are float and boolean. They are not like so much lengthy to explain. So float is just nothing, floating point number means integer with decimal numbers. Okay, what it means, a number that has decimal point, used for real numbers with fractional parts. Example these. Okay, so when to use it, you can read them. Like when decimal is needed to be used, in that cases you will use float. Okay, so what is next? Float. Float, also known as floating, floating point number. Okay, so float is just nothing, it is integer with decimal, decimal point, int with decimal point. It is just nothing, integer with decimal points. Okay, so example are 1 2 3 4 5 6. That's us. So this is the example of floating point number. Okay, and what it outputs, not floating point number. Okay, so what it outputs when type function is okay made run on it, so it outputs class float. Okay, so these are the examples for floating point number. We generally say that float, not a floating point number. Okay, so after that there is the boolean. I told now that float and boolean are not that much big concepts. They're easy. So now that this is boolean, bo bull, uh, boolean, also known as bull, but we pronounce it as boolean only, not bull. But we type it as bull, bwl, bull. Okay, so boolean. Okay, so before uh, mm, showing that MD5 to you, let me tell. So bool has only two possible inputs. Okay, like integer have infinite numbers, strings have infinite possibilities, float also have infinite possibilities, but bool only have a or true slash false. Okay, only this. Boolean don't have any other value other than true or false. Okay, true is also known as one, and false is also known as zero. Okay, nice. So true is one and false is zero. So due to that, if we write print tru tru equals to one, and false fals false. So this equals to is um, to show that these two things are equal. We are saying Python that these two things are equal. Now Python will decide true or false. Yes, this also output true or false only. So now if we run it, we say true because we are saying to Python that true is equals to one and false is equals to zero. Okay, so we are saying Python that these things are true. Python also agrees talks that yeah, these both things are equal. So many programmers confused with it, that why true is equals to one and false equals to zero. And there's one more thing, print true plus true, or we can also do that false, fel as a false. You can also add multiplication. Now you'll say, bro, sorry, one more thing right over here, a negative sign. So these are the most confusing things that Python developer face in their learning ages. Why? Why? Because this see integers, okay, mathematical operations can be performed on integers, but on true, false, and boolean, how? We true plus true, 2, true minus true, 0, true plus false, 1, true into false, 0. Why these things are able to be performed is Python mental now. Python sees true as 1 and false as 0. Okay, I think the biggest confusion of you all is has been solved. Okay, so when boolean is used, flag switches is a okay. So like you are creating a website which has login. So you need to show dashboard to the user only if he is logged in. So how you will able to detect that? You will say is logged in. If that's true, you will show the dashboard. Else not. Okay. I'll say okay. Then who will change this? This will be changed by is email ID and password are correct. If that's true, then this will be true. You'll say then why we should use that only email and password and OTP is one, because this is easy to like understand. If you are working in a startup and there are 5 to 6 persons, then if you don't write that correctly, they all will get confused. Why? Why the email check is there? Why? Due to this thing only. We write is logged in. Oh, this is an example only. Okay. So, a result of comparison. I haven't told you comparison operators. They are the topic of other videos. Okay. Now, what type gives us? Class Boolean. Okay. So same thing is taught over here. The thing that I have told you, that mathematical operations also can be performed. But wait, you are mental, guys. My viewers are mental. Now they will try. Okay, what about if we divide anything with zero? Let us try. Here I am different. Here you true. And one more thing, don't forget to make the T of true capital. Okay, false. This will gonna throw a zero division error. You can't divide things with zero. I can hate that. Okay, so will this will produce an error, also can known as ZERO, 0 DIVISION, 0 division, error or error. Okay, so and at the last we have a comparison table. A quick comparison represent decimal numbers, true, false, logical input, logical value. Okay, and about 1 and 0, you also see them as binary. Okay, example literal 3.4 useless false. Okay, support math, yes. Yes, treated as 0 1. Okay, the thing that I have told you. Type output this in the case of float, and in the case of boolean this. And if you figured something out, that for everything class, these conical brackets are common. The difference is float, boolean, integer, string. Okay, so these are the differences um, between type functions. When you run type class, these things always be equal. They will never be different. Class, this will be always equal. But in the case the inside one, this may be different. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching this video, and wait for the next one, because in the next video we will gonna be discovering mathematical operators that are very important for your Python journey. And this much for this video, and in the next in the mm, next and next video, I'll give you a project. You need to complete that, or maybe in the next one too. Bye bye. Wait for ready for the project. I'll give you that in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching this video.